everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chrissy. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Today I'm going to be talking about the 7 haunted places in Colorado if you want to search for ghost hunting. And the first one would be a lot of people would consider never really heard of this, or a lot of us natives have heard of it, of Cheeseman Park in Colorado. And it's pretty much it's a recreational area in Denver, Colorado, in the downtown kind of part, and a lot of people do jog there, picnic, and do take strolls there. And then it was established on what was considered Monument Prospect Graveyard, and that in 2010 that workers who were digging a channel for the gardens water system found 4 human skeletons, and that many people that do visit it do report frightening and ghostly experiences. That there's even some reports that apparitions are seen walking around the park at night. Personally, I don't go downtown that much anyway, the Denver metro area at night, just because of a lot of the homeless people down there. And this one's the most famous one, is the Stanley Hotel, because of ghost adventures and ghost hunters coming here, because it is located in Essex Park in Colorado, and Essex Park in general is super gorgeous. And that according to a lot of the staff, or spirits, though there may be more, are known to roam the corridors named Eddie, Elizabeth, Paul, and Lacey, the 4 main ones. The halls aren't the only place they haunt within the hotel itself, and that the concert hall is known for paranormal activity that would include laughter, footsteps, strange echoes, drafts, and flickering lights that are the most commonly reported. Honestly, if you we also know that Stephen King stayed there, and that you can get a chill there. There's another one called Hotel Colorado, and this one is in Glenwood Springs, and it's 125 years old, and that it has a history that most hotels cannot claim. It used to be a hospital that hosted 6,500 wounded soldiers from World War II. Its basement did have an establishment of having 8 cells for prisoners of war, and that if you are looking for a fright, spending a night in this hotel might be what you are looking for if you want to. And that there's Hotel Drummond, that is a blended of historical heritage and complex luxury, and is the second to none when talking about the spookiest places here in Colorado. It was opened in 1889. It's located in Aspen, Colorado. To make it the silver even though it made it through the silver crash that Colorado is known for, one of many. And the staff did report numerous encounters with ghosts, and the mischievous particular one on the 3rd floor, and the individuals that have toured or stayed at the hotel have mentioned seeing a little boy shivering and wet, appearing drowning in the pool, only for him to vanish. Other supernatural events, including the heat being turned on in rooms when nobody's there, sinks being full of water, and items being moved. Next one is Highlands Ranch Mansion in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. It was built in 1891, and it did change ownership over the years, and then is haunted by F. Kilster's daughter, Julia, and many people do claim that they've heard her sobs and seen her silhouette figure moving around when the place was vacant, and that the mansion can be rented if you're looking to make your wedding day a bit frightful, and it's a perfect venue. The 6th one is Molly Brown's house, and it's one of the survivors of the Titanic, and renowned for her charismatic, philanthropic, and his humanitarian status. Molly Brown's house is one of the most popular haunted locations in Colorado, and the visitors that do frequently report otherworldly activity, cold spots in the house. And the last one is the Museum of Colorado Prisons. Colorado does have a lot of prisons. I think we do still house Chris Watts from when he killed his wife, his 2 daughters, and his unborn son. And that it's near the Territorial Penitentiary that opened in 1871 as a women's prison, just to keep men and women separate. And it's a three-story establishment but it didn't have any walls, or inmates were like instructed to return to the facility at certain hour or risk being locked out. And Colorado is pretty cold during the winter months. And while it was like in operation, inmates would complain about hearing a woman cry. Meanwhile, guests would have mentioned weird sounds like doors unlocking, the old laundry room randomly smelling of tobacco, and cold spots. And that in vacant cell 19, visitors do sometimes hear coughing, and pictures are taken of the empty cell. Often you do see orbs appear. And that if you are a horror fan, Centennial State could be your next destination. And I honestly do recommend coming in here if you are looking for like some haunted places. And thank you so much for watching.